Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and as always, I'm here with my amazing co-host, Julia.
Hi, friends. I'm Julia. I'm so excited to be here today because we have a super practical topic for you: how to talk English anywhere, anytime.
Yes, this is perfect for anyone who wants to practice English, but feels like they don't have enough time or the right place.
Exactly. Sometimes people think, I can only practice English in a classroom, or I need a speaking partner to get better. But today, we're going to show you how that's not true at all.
That's right. You can practice English while you're walking, cooking, commuting, or even waiting in line. Little moments every day can make a big difference in your speaking skills.
And the best part? You don't need a special setup or expensive tools. All you need is a little creativity, your voice, and your daily life.
So in this episode, we'll share some simple tips and fun ways to practice English anytime and anywhere. By the end, you'll feel ready to start speaking English right now, wherever you are.
I can't wait to get started, Jason. Let's show our listeners just how easy and fun it can be.
So, Julia, let's start by talking about why it's so important to practice English anywhere and anytime. Why can't we just wait for classes or formal lessons?
That's a great question, Jason. The truth is, English is like a muscle. If you don't use it regularly, it gets weak. But if you practice every day, even in small moments, your skills grow faster.
Exactly. I always tell my students, a few minutes every day is better than one long class a week. Even 5 to 10 minutes while waiting for the bus can make a big difference over time.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Talking to yourself, describing what's around you, or thinking in English counts as practice. These small moments really add up.
Let's give an example. Imagine you're in a supermarket. Instead of just pushing your cart, you could say out loud, example, I need apples, bananas, and milk. How many apples should I buy?
Or when you're walking your dog, you could describe what you see. The sky is so blue today. Birds are flying in the trees. I feel happy.
These little exercises train your brain to think in English, not just translate from your native language. And the more you do it, the easier real conversations become.
And here's another tip. Noticing your surroundings in English helps you remember words better. For example, saying I'm crossing the street while you cross makes the sentence stick in your memory.
So the main idea is simple. Anywhere you go, anytime you have a few minutes, you can practice English. You don't need a classroom or a teacher every single time.
Exactly. And that's the mindset we want our listeners to have. English is everywhere, and so is your chance to practice it.
All right, Julia, now that we know why practicing English anywhere matters, let's talk about step 1. Using your surroundings.
Yes, this is one of my favorite ways to practice. The idea is simple. Look around you and talk about what you see in English.
Exactly. You can do this at home, outside, or even at work. For example, if you're in the kitchen, you could say, example, I am cutting tomatoes. The tomatoes are red and fresh. I need 2 more onions.
Or if you're walking outside, you could describe your surroundings. The sun is shining, the wind is cool, people are walking their dogs.
And the great thing is, this doesn't need a partner. You're training your brain and your mouth at the same time.
Yes. Another fun way is to practice mini stories about your day. For example, you could say, today I went to the market. I bought apples and bread. I met my friend and we talked about our favorite movies.
And don't worry about mistakes. The goal here is fluency, not perfection. The more you describe things around you, the easier real conversations will feel.
You can even make it a game. Pick an object around you and talk about it for 1 minute in English. Try to use colors, sizes, actions, or feelings.
Exactly. For example, look at your coffee cup and say, "This cup is brown. I like the smell of my coffee. It is very hot."
Little exercises like this train your vocabulary, speaking, and confidence all at the same time. And remember, your surroundings are everywhere. There's always something to talk about.
So listeners, take a few minutes today. Pick something around you and start describing it in English. You'll be surprised how fun and effective it is. All right, Julia, we've talked about using your surroundings. Now let's move on to step 2, using technology to talk anytime.
Yes, technology makes it so easy to practice English anywhere, anytime. You can use apps, voice notes, podcasts, even AI tools.
For example, you can record yourself speaking. Just take your phone and describe your day in English. Later, listen to it and notice areas you can improve.
Exactly. And it doesn't stop there. You can use apps like language exchange platforms to chat with native speakers. Even just 5 minutes a day makes a big difference.
Or try podcasts. Listen to a short conversation, pause, and repeat what you hear. You're practicing pronunciation and rhythm at the same time.
Here's a quick mini dialogue to show how easy it can be. Hi, Jason. I just recorded myself talking about my breakfast.
That's great, Julia. What did you say?
I said, today I ate eggs and toast. The eggs were very tasty. Then I listened to myself and tried to speak a little faster the second time.
See? That's it. No classroom, no partner, just your phone and a few minutes.
And social media can help too. You can make short videos or voice notes in English, even if it's just for yourself. Over time, you'll notice your confidence growing.
The main idea here is technology is your personal English coach. You can practice whenever you have free time, on the bus, at lunch, or before bed.
So, listeners, take advantage of your phone or computer today. Record, listen, repeat, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your English will improve faster than you think.
All right, Julia. We've talked about surroundings and technology. Now let's move on to step 3. Practice speaking alone.
Yes, many learners feel shy because they think they need someone else to practice with. But the truth is, you can get a lot of practice by yourself.
Exactly. One simple method is to narrate your day in English. For example, while making breakfast, you can say, example, I am boiling water. I am making tea. I will add sugar and milk.
Another fun way is to think out loud in English. For example, if you're deciding what to wear, you can say, it's cold today. I will wear a jacket. Maybe I will wear my blue shoes.
And don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is to train your mouth and brain to speak English naturally. The more you practice alone, the more confident you'll feel when talking with others.
You can also practice mini dialogues by yourself. Pretend you're asking questions and answering them. For example, what is today's date? Today is January 16th. What is the weather like? It is sunny and cold.
Exactly. Doing this just a few minutes every day will make your speaking faster and smoother.
So listeners, don't wait for a speaking partner. Use your time alone as your personal English practice session. It really works.
All right, Julia. Now we're at step 4. Quick mini conversations with others. This is where you take your solo practice and start speaking with real people, even for just a few minutes.
Yes, you don't need a long conversation. Even one or two sentences with a friend, classmate, or colleague counts. Small conversations help you get used to speaking naturally.
For example, imagine you see a friend at school or work. You could say, "Hi, how are you today?" And follow with a simple question like, "Did you watch the game last night?"
Or if you're online, you can chat in English for just 5 minutes with a language partner. Ask a question and reply. It doesn't have to be perfect. Jason, example mini dialogue.
"Hi, Julia. What are you doing today?"
I'm cooking dinner. What about you?
"I'm reading a book in English. It's very interesting."
See? That was just a short conversation, but it gives your brain practice thinking and responding in English quickly.
Exactly. And the more mini conversations you have, the more confident you become. You'll start speaking English naturally, even in unexpected situations.
So, listeners, the next time you see someone you know, or even a classmate, try a small English conversation. Just a few sentences are enough to improve your fluency.
Remember, the key is consistency. Short, daily conversations add up to big improvements over time. Julia, we've shared a lot of practical steps so far, but I know many learners feel nervous or scared to speak English.
Yes, Jason, that's completely normal. Many people worry about making mistakes or sounding silly. But here's the secret. Mistakes are actually your best teachers.
Exactly. Every time you speak and make a small mistake, you learn and improve. No one becomes fluent without trying and making a few errors along the way.
And remember, confidence grows with practice. Even just a few minutes every day using the steps we talked about will make you more comfortable and natural in English.
So, listeners, don't wait for the perfect moment or a perfect partner. Start talking English today, even if it's short sentences, even if it's just by yourself.
Yes, little steps every day lead to big results. Keep going, stay consistent, and enjoy the process.
All right, Julia, let's wrap up everything we've talked about today.
Yes. So, listeners, here's a quick summary. Talk English anywhere by using your surroundings. Describe what you see and do every day. Use technology. Record yourself. Use apps, podcasts, or online partners to practice anytime. Practice speaking alone. Narrate your day, think in English, or try mini dialogues by yourself. Have quick mini conversations with others. Even a few sentences a day help a lot. Stay motivated and don't fear mistakes. Consistency is more important than perfection.
Exactly. The key message is English is everywhere, and your opportunity to practice is everywhere too. You don't need a classroom or a perfect partner, just your voice and your daily life.
So, listeners, we challenge you. Start today. Pick one step from today's podcast and try it right now. Describe something around you, record yourself, or have a mini conversation.
And don't forget, practice a little every day. Over time, these small steps will make your English fluent, natural, and confident.
If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share your progress in the comments. We'd love to hear how you're practicing English anywhere, anytime.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Keep speaking English, stay consistent, and see you in the next episode.